alligator. I drive a interior crocodile alligator. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator.
You don't have to do this! Please! Don't put me in there! Please! No! No! Save us from these monsters! Please! Get us out of here! They're killing... Bloodletting, I think. These cave vermin poke and prod us whenever Arilus needs something to offer his saviors. To what end? I don't know. Maybe they're vampire. Poor bastard. Never seen these vermin in such a frenzy. They dragged him screaming through those doors there and sealed them shut right after. Small mercies that we can't hear what they are doing. When Arilus isn't bleeding us and tending to his saviors beyond those doors, he spends most of his time with whatever unholiness goes on in the tombs below.
1,000 venerations to you.
Bless you. I can walk, but you lead the way. We aren't free yet. We have to get out of here before those cave vermin come scurrying after. Your friend's dead. If these saviors really are vampires, what chance do we have against them? I suppose if there's any chance, we have to try. Nobody deserves a death like this. I just hope you're right, or we'll all find out.
Welcome to Korgrad, visitor. Such as it is. Forgive our lacking hospitality. Come, speak. I have not had civil company in some time. You arrive upon a momentous reunion of our filial blood. The day...
Oh, is that you? Could you try speaking into the mic, sir?
Come, bestowing on him the Korgrad legacy. He is taking the first step upon the long road to restoring this house. It will be a demanding journey that will require much sacrifice. His vitality. It will take all he has to offer to restore each of us. On the contrary, he will taste immortality as we have, but only for scant centuries, not millennia. In a few generations, our bloodline will be renewed and possess the purity needed to restore Fidor. The embalming process has already begun.
So what you doing?
When the stone is finished, we will be restored, and he will be a savior. I regret that Fidor must suffer.
Not much.
But
I
his
was
pain
streaming
will be a small
me
fraction
failing
of the
at some more
sacrifice
Friday
required
Night
to
Funkin'
save
with my friends.
Korgrad from annihilation.
Oh, you're actually streaming.
Well, I mean, it's pretty much just friends only, basically. Like, I'm not really trying to stream for public. At least, not yet.
I see. I see.
Tired?
A little bit, yeah. It's just been a long day as well.
Understandable.
Not a bad day, just a long day. I didn't sleep well last night and I had morning class and all that shit.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's nothing bad.
Always see what you mean.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to hear a funny story from school?
What?
So, you know that thing of, like, you think you're doing something straight, and then you realize you got way off path or something? Like drawing or something like that. Okay. So, basically, I was welding today, right? And I was doing my V-groove, and I thought I had it lined up nice against the lip of my plates. I'm like, okay, something feels off. I lift my hood, and instead of going straight down the middle, like I was supposed to, I veered off to, like, a hard, basically, imagine you're standing in front of this plate, right? It went hard to the left, like, towards me. I'm like, how the hell? And I realized why. So, this is what my welding lens, this is what the lens on my welding hood looked like. Because I replaced it today. And I realized, oh, maybe that was the problem.
We are Ultima, even in this desiccated state, cleansed of our poison humors to be free of the great sickness from the sea. Now that you see the cure, imagine the disease.
Ah, well then.
Yeah, I couldn't see shit.
I'd always suspected as much. The sickness bore an intent as if designed to spread misery and cruelty. To hear the slow... It was ever present, ever penetrating. It seeped into every person, every creature, every drop of water, seeking to be quenched. The afflicted dragged themselves to corpulence with each passing day, until their bones cracked under their bulging flesh. We spare them the ravages of the terrible sickness that spread through Korgrad. In exchange, they care for us in this invalid state. So we have endured. So Korgrad has endured. To be free of the disease is to be free of all humors. They offer us their tainted blood to sustain our fragile grip on life, and through sorcery, the sickness is purged. Together we flee it, because he is kin. Most would not debase their bodies with the blood of men, but I am beyond such concerns. The blood Arillas offered us from the outsiders was free of disease, but unsustainable nonetheless. My vain attempt to stop the sickness from spreading beyond our borders. The people rebelled against their confinement and nearly broke the quarantine. I was forced to destroy the sea walls and flood the town. To spare them and others from the gruesome death that was sure to come, or so I hoped. From that day forward, our only concerns were for our kingdom below.
Oh boy.
Soon this misery will finally be at an end. I thought it too long. There is little to occupy the time. The monotony. If not for Father's elixirs to quiet the mind, I think we would be no better than Arillas and his stock. Worse, no doubt. Will I even recognize the world above? I hope not. I have spent, I don't know how long, in absolute stagnation. I would welcome a walk through oblivion over this, but...
I'm just gonna spam you with names.
For what reason do you barge into our home? As if you have the right to trespass
Doesn't say better
lands
myself.
as you please. You may believe our condition diminishes our station, but we are the rightful rulers of Korgrad. You will offer deference as such. The other trespassers, they intrude as you do without our sanction. Arillas ends their vagrancy and sees that they are put to use. There may be a place for them in Korgrad. The return of our pure-blooded kin means our long dormancy is nearing an end. We will soon be able to return to the world above and begin the long process of restoring Korgrad to its former glory. It will take all kinds to accomplish this.
I'm tired, how are you?
The sickness has robbed us of fruitful lands, so our servants have been reduced to eking out a savage, meager subsistence in this lightless domain. They have few interests beyond survival, and fewer interests still for continuing their own lines.
Like Elder Scrolls, like the entire series, or just ESO?
It is not your right to question us. We are the law of this land, and we will be obeyed. There.
How healthy you look. I barely remember the feeling of anything, really, aside from the slight ebb and flow of sluggish blood in and out.
When did Skyrim come out?
2011? I believe.
2011, 2012 or so. On and off since then. Honestly, ESO kind of is my favorite because it's the one I've played the most. I have a lot of good memories with Skyrim. I haven't played Oblivion or Morrowind, but ESO I have memories with this one and my other words. I have more fond memories of this because I'm playing with idiots like Sky Shredder here, Wizard, some of my old buddies on Xbox. So I think it just has more good memories than the others.
How it was the only way. The choice was this long internment or a brief, horrid end. Our hope was to linger until we could be free of the disease. It was not a false one, thanks to that dear boy.
Not at the moment, man. I'm good. I appreciate it, though. Crap, I didn't mean to have that.
How it was? No, it was never meant to be this long. To see hope within our reach and have it.
Time to break this shit.
God, that was... I could feel my skin tightening as the stone drew the moisture out of me like a wineskin. I don't suppose you have water. My tongue is a whetstone. Right. I suppose I can keep up. I'll just lick the damp off the walls if I get woozy.
Saviors, I've failed you. They've stolen our future. But I'll rob them of theirs in kind.
This will be an easy boss, not even a boss. Maybe not Bleh. Oh, nothing in here. Nothing in here. Okay. 20 minutes. Oh. Is that where I need to go? Yep. Oh, Sky, I got one you'd I think I got one you'd really like.
Oh.
Where is that? Oh yeah, this one. The look on the statue's face.
Oh yeah.
So you're saying God took my dog. God. Oh shit.
Just
Everyone's scared of John Wick.
just like maybe you shouldn't have said that.
Right.
I can hardly believe it. You found Henrig and Mingery. No. You've done more than anyone ever has for us. If anyone's to blame, it's us. We survive out here by sticking together, but we let fear keep us from doing what needed to be done. Was it quick? I can see. Tortured. Why? Just for the fun of it? Gods, I'll heed curses more closely in the future. The locals will write to avoid this place.
If it weren't for you, I'd have wound up a husk like those monsters, withering in that pit for who knows how long. I owe you my life. Even now, I still feel for them. What a miserable fate. I wish it could have been different. That Korgrad might have been redeemed. I used up most of my means traveling here, but take this with my gratitude.
Yay.
I'll stay with these people a while longer, if they'll have me. Best to stick together, and perhaps my standing will shield them from the intolerance my kind have for Neberah.
Level up.
I don't know. Too often my kin seem content to forget ugliness exists in our society. If nothing else, someone will want to know about cave people harboring the Thracian plague. I hope someone aside from Sirabane knows what to make of that. My eyes still feel like they're covered in grit, but I think I'll be back to normal with a drink and a good night's sleep. The latter might be hard to come by until we are far from this place. My name may be all the means I can lend them. I doubt my parents will offer any support. Who knows if I'll even be welcome home when I return. I might be as much a...
Yay. Research time. Yes. Hey, Sky, do you want to know what this level up came with?
What?
A tip. Tip. Research time. Speed up crafting research. Yeah, no shit, game. Yeah, so Sky, remember how we tried doing Fungal Grotto 2 and got our asses kicked?
Yeah.
It just now gave it to me like, hey, you can do this now. Thanks, game. Should have realized that. Whoopsie.
That's funny.
Time to go to Devon's, watch offload all my shit, and head back to do another quest.